Speaking,
what's a Power Stone?
listen, I wasn't even going to talk about this yet, but since you went into it last week, we had a discussion. And we did a Would You Rather with Power Stone.
Wait.
We did a Would You Rather with Power Stone versus Let's Get Ready to Rumble, and overwhelmingly they were like, "What's wrong with you? Let's Get Ready to Rumble. That's stupid. Nobody wants to box." And just as we said that, and overwhelmingly everybody else wanted the Power Stone as well. So I'm not going to front. I'm not going to front like that didn't win. But looky at what we got. Check this out. So the creators of Fader Fury and Street Fighter have just announced that they are working on a boxing game featuring original characters. Yeah.
Okay, if they're saying original characters, they need to go and get what is the name of that Japanese anime? Haji something.
Hajime no Ippo. There's already a Hajime no Ippo game. As a matter of fact,
It's bad though. They need to revamp that
no,
one.
that's what I'm saying. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's an old ass fucking game. Jesus Christ.
I know it's old PlayStation 1 vibe shit.
PS2, I think. I think it came out for PS2.
Was it PS2? I think it was
PS2.
Article goes in to say within the fighting game community, Takashi Nishiyama is known for having the creative both the Street Fighter and Fatal Fury season back in the day. He says that now these days he's working with Dimps, which basically is the game the game devs that make other games for game devs.
kind of like using the Unreal Engine that already has stuff in it.
They are the backup team that pretty much finished Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter versus Tekken, Street Fighter 5. I don't think they work with Street Fighter 6.
That's what I'm saying. Echo's awake. No one noticing how Echo's awake.
I knew he was awake.
My mic, I was trying to figure out why my shit wasn't working. Literally, it's been muted this whole time. I didn't even know. And I was like, "Oh, somebody switched my shit over."
So damn funny.
Next time we'll call you. So he's been working with Dimps, teaming up with The Ring to develop a new boxing game. This boxing game features original characters and is not connected with any source material. Within the announcement, The Ring specifically highlighted the history as a creator of Street Fighter and Fatal Fury franchises. He's one of the OGs of the original teams. This seems to suggest that his boxing game will be especially interesting in a fighting game fan's world. So basically, it just goes on to say that basically, if he created Street Fighter and SNK, it's probably going to be that vein of boxing game, or maybe it will be like an actual boxing game. But the announcement was made in Ring Magazine.
I just hope they don't fumble the bag like Rocky moved, like the second Rocky fighting game was.
So that makes me
the first boxing game for Rocky was a good game. If you look that up, it was actually not bad. But
the Creed game, the Creed game,
GameCube.
What about the Creed game that just came out? Wasn't that part of it?
Creed was so horrifying. Like you don't even want to touch. You don't even want to touch it. It's bad. I rather play what game was horrifying? You know what? I'd rather play Season 3 of KI than play that shit.
Got to get a dig in, no matter what. But but we were just talking about the fact that Let's Get Ready to Rumble was like a great game for the time, and I was talking with Lone Wolf by choice, and I was saying the fact that that game came out in a time where 3D fighting wasn't really figured out, and they were trying like a lot of new things.
I mean, yes and no, because of the fact that
same thing. I said that it's not necessarily that. I think it's more boxing at that time was more of like a thing.
It was popular because that was during what they were making like games for like Buster, like that. They made a Buster Douglas one.
Yep.
It did. They did a couple of them.
The biggest one was like Evander Holyfield Real Deal Boxing.
Yep. That was a Sega Genesis game. They even made something right out of that. The same company made Greatest Heavyweights.
Yeah.
So I played those jump offs years ago, and I was up. I had
my question is, do you think it's going to be a boxing? Because it's in Ring Magazine. Like, is it going to be a boxing game, or is it going to be like a fighting game with only boxing in it characters? You know what I'm saying?
I hope it's not that. I really would like it to be like I was telling you earlier, like the Hajime no Ippo game. So I want it just to be grounded enough to where it's like, oh, this shit's cool, but have some anime-esque Like
There was so many
Superpowers
boxing
and shit
games
like that,
made
right?
back in the day. There was Ready to Rumble, of course. There was Boxing's Legends of the Ring. There was Evander Holyfield KO Boxing. There was Champions Forever Boxing. There was Evander Holyfield's Real Deal Boxing. George Foreman's KO Boxing.
Yep.
James Buster Douglas Knockout Boxing. Muhammad Ali Heavyweight
That was
Boxing.
a good one. That was a good one. That was Acclaim, I
And then-
think, or something like that.
And then Riddick Bowe Boxing. That was
Riddick
another one.
Bowe Boxing, you threw it back. Holy shit.
So yeah, I
shit.
played all those games, bro.
Shit,
All
I
of
had
them.
Riddick Bowe Boxing. Holy fuck.